Tankee! Hey guys, this is Amy Lee and welcome to a brand new episode here in Tankee Town. And guess what, you guys? We did it! We finally got the Sword of Avalon! Check it out, it's right here! Ooh, doesn't it look fancy? And it is super strong too. Look, it has fire aspect, knockback, sharpness, mending and looting. And it's made from emerald. He is so handsome. And apparently the Sword of Avalon is going to show us where we can find Havoc. But so far it hasn't shown us anything. The Mighty Oak said I need to bond with the sword. And I guess that means we need to be BFFs? So last episode I took him shopping and then we had a slumber party and then I took him for pizza and he still hasn't shown us the way. So what I think I'm gonna do is introduce him to Tankee Town. We're gonna build a new building together. Oh wait, before I do that I better check up on Lark. I really don't like leaving her unsupervised. Good morning, Lark.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty well, Lark. How are you doing?
I am great.
What are you gonna do today, Lark?
I am looking for a new pet.
Oh, that's right. You want a pet booger, right?
Yes, a super slimy one.
Ew, that is so super gross. You can't get pet bogies, Lark.
I bet you can.
Alrighty then, well, you have fun bogey shopping. I'm taking the Sword of Avalon on a little mission in Tankee Town. So, you're probably wondering, what are you gonna build, Miss Amy? Well, do you remember a couple of episodes ago when we were doing the quests for the Mighty Oak? Well, one of those quests was to make a nice Minecraft cake. And I actually really enjoyed making that cake, so I thought we'd make ourselves a little cake shop. Now, this isn't in any competition with Rosie's Cookie Cat Cafe. I mean, she does serve cake, but this will be a different kind of cake. So I'm sure she won't mind, and I was thinking of building it right here, which is opposite the pet store and opposite the block museum. Talking of, how's the block museum looking? Let's see now. Oh man, it's looking really awesome. Look, we have all of the ores here, and then blocks of those ores, and then a whole row of nether stuff. I can't wait to see this museum completely full. Oh yeah, look, we've got some utility blocks over here. There's a crafting table and a furnace and some pistons and some books. And is this a note block or a... Oh, it's a record player. Well, that's cool. We need to think what other blocks we can add to that. But anyways, so I'm gonna build our little cake store right here. So the first thing we need to do is do a spot of weeding. Now let's get rid of all of these weeds. Alrighty then, now that should be enough for now. Now in the chest over here, I have a few materials that I have been collecting, and I think what I'm gonna do is make this cake store look like a giant cake. And to do that, we need lots and lots of orange concrete. So let's go ahead and build some walls. Now the store itself doesn't need to be super humongous, but what I do want to do is add like a little farm area. That way all of the milk and eggs that make the cake will be super fresh and local. I thought that would be a great idea. Alrighty then, well let's go ahead and build this nice and tall, and then we can add the frosting and the cherries on top once we're done. Alrighty then, so that bit is now done. What I want to do now is grab ourselves a cake, and then let's pop the cake just over here, and that way we can try and get the pattern just right. Okay, so we need some white frosting and it needs to go in like a little pattern. I think we can manage that. Alright, first of all, let's pop a row of white frosting like so, and that can go all the way around. And then, yeah, I see. So what we're gonna do is remove a little block here and place some frosting, and then do that every couple of squares. Oh yeah, just like that. I think that looks pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and do that all the way around. And we did it! Oh my goodness, look at this block, it's dancing! Oh, it's so whimsical. Look at him go! He sure does know how to move. Alrighty then, anyway, so far our cake store is looking awesome. I do think we need maybe like another layer of frosting on top. So let's go ahead and grab some more white concrete and then add in another layer. Let's just go ahead and climb up here. Perfect. Oh, and also let's bring it in so it turns into the ceiling too. And then once we've done this, we can add in the cherries. Oh, wonderful. That looks amazing. Alrighty then, so how are these cherries done? Let's see now. Okay, well they're just kind of like done sporadically on top. That shouldn't be too difficult, huh? Do you guys think we should have the cherries sticking out like that or have them kind of inward like this? I think having them in looks a little bit better. Alrighty then, that's cool. We can do that. And there we go. What do you guys think? Ooh, this sure is making me feel hungry. Alrighty then, so the outside of our cake store is now pretty much done. Now let's make a couple of doors here. And ooh, it is super dark in here. Do I have any torches? I don't even have any torches. That's weird. But I'm pretty sure I have some wood in the chests over there. Okay, well let's go ahead and grab an iron shovel. I know, right? Can you actually believe I actually have a shovel? That's crazy, right? So let's go ahead and dig up this floor here and then we'll put down a nice wooden flooring. There we go. I think birchwood will look really good in here. Oh yeah, now we can actually make the torches too. There we go. That's much better. Alrighty then. So the next thing I want to do is work on our little farm area. So we're going to have a little door here and that will lead out to the farm. Let's just grab some wood real quick and pop that down like so. We also need to have some kind of like counter area. So let's go ahead and grab this orange concrete and we're going to place that down like so. And then this can be like the little till area. Now through here, let's open this up a little bit and pop down a little pathway. We could have some cows on this side and then maybe some chickens on this side. Oh, and we need to grow some wheat too. Oh yeah, and some sugarcane. But hey, it's gonna look super, super cute. Okay, so what I think we should do is make like a little walled area going all the way around so that we know which part of the land belongs to the cake store. There we go. I'm hoping this will be big enough. Now let's go ahead and grab ourselves some fences. We should have a whole bunch here. And then we can go ahead and make a little paddock here. That looks pretty good to me. And you know what? I'm gonna have some like leaves along here. That'll make it look super pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little pen here for the chickens. Oh, that is looking awesome. You know what though? I'll probably put the cows in this side because it's slightly bigger because of this row right here. Now I only have one fence gate on me, so I'm gonna need to make another one. So let's pop a crafting table down like so. And there we go. Awesome. And let's place that there like so. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is add some little wheat fields. That's a great idea. So we're gonna need some water along here. So maybe we can have like some water here and then some water on this side too. That way the crops will be nice and watered. Let's grab this water bucket and pour this out like that. And now we need a little bit more water. Oh, lucky there's water right here. That's great. Okay, so let's scoop that up and we should be able to make an infinity pool of this. So we'll place that there and there we go. Now we can just scoop from the middle here. Now let's do the same on this side and perfect. Let's make this path a little bigger. There we go. And then we also need to make ourselves a little sugarcane farm, which means we need water and we need some sand. Alright then, well that shouldn't be too difficult. I do need a little bit more birchwood though, just to finish off the path right here. Now let's see, if I grab my bucket, what I'm thinking is, let's scoop up some water here. If we make another row of water on this side and start filling it, then this row can be sugarcane. We'll have another water row right here and we'll just keep on going like that. See what I mean? That looks pretty perfect. Okay, so what I need to do now is build myself a hoe, collect some sand, get some leaves, and get some wheat seeds and sugarcane to plant. Alrighty then, let's go for it. And we made it back perfect. Now let's begin by planting some wheat seeds. Now I don't have many, but I think we might just have enough maybe. But we also need to save some so we can get some chickens to come back here. As you know, chickens sure do love these seeds. Oh, wait a minute, don't I have some more in this chest? Oh yeah, look, I have loads. Okay, great, that's awesome. Now we can plant all of the seeds. There we go, that looks so good. Now let's grab my iron shovel and we're gonna pick this dirt up and replace it with sand. Now I only managed to get 3 sugar canes, but you know what? These sugar canes will grow and we'll be able to plant more. Oh, I love our tiny little local farm. farm. It looks great. Okay, so next thing I want to do is use these oak leaves to build up the walls here. It will look a lot nicer than leaving it with just wood. And we're done. Doesn't that look really, really cool? Alrighty then, so the only thing that we're missing apart from the interior is getting some animals. So we need to find ourselves some chickens and some cows that would love to be part of our new cake store. So let's go see if we can find any. Oh look, here's a chicken right here, and they just laid an egg. Let me grab some seeds here. Hey, would you like to work in the cake shop? You would? Awesome, follow me. Oh look, another egg. Oh, and another chicken. Perfect. Would you like to work in the cake store too? Oh, that is so great. Come with me then, chickens. And they are home, and look at, they already had a baby. So super cute. Okay, let's see if we get any more chicks from these eggs. Not in that one and not in that one. Alrighty then, but that's cool. Okay, so you guys need to lay some more eggies so we can make some yummy cake. So that's chickens down. All that's left are some cows. And I'm pretty sure I saw some the other side of Tankee Town. Let's go see. Oh, see, look, here's a couple of cows. Would you guys like to work in our cake store? You would? Awesome, follow me. And perfect, here you go. They're gonna have a little baby. Oh, look how cute. Awesome, so that means we've got some fresh milk, some fresh eggs, some fresh wheat, and some fresh sugar. Oh, these cakes are gonna be the best cakes ever. So now all we need to do is make this look a little bit more inviting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some decorating, and I'll show you guys once I'm done. I hope you're gonna like it.
One eternity later.
Alrighty then, our cake store is now complete. Let me show you guys, but first, let me go ahead and grab the Sword of Avalon so he can enjoy it too. So as you can see, we have lots of lovely tables and chairs in here, and I really love the pink and orange theme. I think pink and orange go together wonderfully. Now over here in our little kitchen area, we've got some ovens cooking up some nice hot fresh cakes, and then over this side is where we're going to store all of our items. We've got a little cash register here, some yummy cakes up here ready to be sold, and of course all of our ingredients come from here. We've got our cows for fresh milk, we've got our chickens for fresh eggs, we have our wheat, and oh look, we can grow another sugarcane plant. Perfect. I think the Sword of Avalon really enjoyed himself, but he doesn't seem to be giving me any indication of where Havoc is yet. Although I must say, he does feel a little warmer. So maybe it's working. Maybe we really are bonding and becoming good friends. Oh yeah, and outside here I added these cute little benches. I think this store looks great, and I love all of the ingredients are so local and fresh. Anyway, you guys, sadly that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know the Sword of Avalon did. If you guys have any tips on other things I can do with the Sword of Avalon to make us good friends, then please do let me know. And I'll see you guys at the same time, same place next week. I love you muchly. Good.